Hi friends. Hi friends. Good evening everyone. Good evening. Hi friends. Good evening everyone. Sorry for the delay. Actually, we have some technical issue. That's why delay for the live. So now I am going to cover that topic regarding tips for learning programming languages. Okay. So actually many friends asked they asked about this topic. So that's why I have chosen this topic, tips for learning programming languages. Okay. So just 2 minutes. Actually, can anyone confirm my voice is audible to everyone? Can you confirm in the chat? I hope this is hope my voice is audible now, everyone. So just give me the 2 minutes. We will go into the topic. Okay friends, okay, so I am explaining about myself. My name is Vignesh Mani. Actually, I am a senior software engineer. I'm a senior software engineer and Microsoft certified training. So and a technical speaker and all that. Okay, this is about myself. So so we are going to enter that topic. Okay, so I hope my voice is audible to everyone, correct? Okay friends, that's all. I am a Vignesh Mani. I am a senior software engineer and Microsoft certified training, technical speaker and all that. Okay, so nowadays everyone struggling to learn the programming languages. So I am going to cover how we are going to learn the programming languages in an easy manner. Okay, I am going to give the tips for learning the programming languages. Okay, so we are going to cover the most important topic. Okay, so to understand what are the topic we are going to cover for the learning the programming languages. To first this is the agenda to understand correctly, make your fundamental clear. First, to learn the specific languages, learn by doing practice and code the handle. I learn to use debugging, sharing and take break and use the online resources. So this is the key topic. So I am going to explain the step by step and easy. Okay, so suppose if we want to learn the programming language, what we need to do? Okay, so first we need to understand the clear idea. Okay, so first we need to understand the clear idea. What is the clear idea about that? So if you are going to learn the programming languages, okay, so you need to understand what is the programming, what is programming, why we are going to learn the programming languages, how the programming languages help to us. Okay, so if you once learn the programming language, and then what we are going to do. Okay, so first we need to understand. Okay, so suppose nowadays finally students are those who are searching the job, so they don't have the clear idea about the what is the programming, why we are learning the programming. Okay, so as per my perspective, the programming is very easy one to learn the programming. Okay, so we need to follow some technique. Okay, we need to follow some technique to learn the programming language. Okay, that this technique might be vary for the different person. Okay, I am following one technique, so some other person following some other technique, some other person following some other technique. Okay, so the technique might be vary. So if you are learning the programming language, you need to follow the technique. Okay, so first you need to understand the programming language, Okay, what is the programming language, why we are learning to programming language. Okay, and you need to follow the technique to the technique. Okay, so this technique, you need to apply this technique to compare with the real time example. Okay, so if you are following the one technique, that technique apply with the real time example. So if you apply the real time example, it won't forget, it will not forget it from your mind. Okay, so if you apply that technique, so you will not forget that any programming language. Okay, first you understand clearly. Okay, so for example, if you are going to learn the programming languages, okay, so you need to know about the structure of programming languages. Okay, so how for example, now you no need to consider this one. Just for example purpose, uh, I have put this structure and this chart for the programming language. Okay, so suppose for example, if you are learning the programming language, the common technique is the technique is common for all. Okay, whether you are learning the C, C++, Java, C#, okay, PHP, Python, anything. So if you are learning that programming languages, the technique is same. Okay, so structure is same. Okay, so only the syntax is different. Okay, only the syntax is different. What is the syntax? I will explain later. In the upcoming slide I will explain. So technique is same. Okay, but structure is same, but syntax wise is different. Okay, so for example, if you are going to learn the programming language, you need to understand clearly what is the main program, what is the function, what is the sub-function. Okay, what is the declaration. Okay, so how the programming structures are. Okay, suppose for example, if you are going to play the one game. Okay, first before you are start to play that game, first you need to know the information where we need to download that game, and after downloaded you need to install that game. After downloaded you need to read all the instructions, how the games are working, what are the controls are handled that games. Okay, so for example, I need to play that game. So first, which key? Suppose if you are playing the car game, so if you press left arrow, it's turn left. If you press right arrow, it's turn right. Okay, if you press up arrow, it's going straight. Okay, so this technique you need to know before going to the play game. Okay, not only for this game. So if you are doing anything, so you need to know the basic structure, basic of the core idea. Okay, so same way, if you are going to learn the programming, don't fear that programming. First, if you are going to learn the programming, don't fear and don't misunderstand. The programming is a very tough one, so we cannot learn the programming. So don't like things. Don't like these things, and be confident. Okay, before starting the programming language, motivate yourself and be confident. I can achieve. I can learn any programming languages. So motivate yourself. First, motivate yourself, be confident, don't fear. Okay, after learning the programming language, just understand the structure of programming language. Okay, core concept of programming language. Suppose if you are going to learn the programming, what is main function? Without knowing the main function, you cannot learn. Okay, what is the structure, how it's working? So you need to learn the core concept, core structure. For example, in this slide, you know the main function 1, function 2, function. This is the function. Okay, this is the structure. If you're going to learn the languages, you can see the left side. This is the structure. Okay, so don't bother about this. This is the example purpose I have put that here. So don't bother about this one. Okay, so you need to know about the structure, core concept. Okay, so that is one, and you need to follow the technique. So technique might be different based on the person. Okay, so might be vary. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, suppose if you are understanding the main function or what is the function, just clear idea. Okay, suppose sometimes if you are reading the internet, if you read yourself, sometimes you need to misunderstand the concept. Okay, so you don't misunderstand. How can we resolve this misunderstanding? I will tell you the upcoming slide. Okay, so next one, make your fundamentals clear. Okay, for example, so if you are going to learn the programming languages, the fundamental is very important. Okay, suppose nowadays, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, there are new technologies, the new trending or new thing is releasing. Okay, for example, now Angular 9 is released. Okay, so .NET Core is different version is going to release. Okay, so lot of cloud technologies now is trending. The each by day they are releasing new technologies, new updates. Okay, so suppose if you are going to learn the advanced technology you can learn anytime. Okay, don't bother about it. Okay, so you need to know about the core and fundamental idea. Okay, suppose if you are going to learn the first time, you need to know the fundamental idea. You should be clear in the fundamental. Okay, so why I am telling the fundamental is very core concept, core basic. Okay, so if you are strong in fundamental, you can learn any technology in the future. Okay, so fundamental is it's help to learn any programming language. Suppose so it's fundamental, you should be clear. Okay, so for example, what is the fundamental? Okay, suppose if you, so before going to fundamental, so I will explain the syntax. Okay, so if you are learning the programming language, first you should know the syntax. Okay, what is syntax? I am explaining the syntax. Okay, syntax is nothing but, okay, so it's in computer science, the syntax of the computer language is the set of rules that define the combination of symbols that are considered to be correctly structured statements or expression in the language. Okay, so what they are telling, the syntax is nothing but it's a set of rules and regulations. Okay, for example, if you are learning the new programming languages, for example, so you need for example C na, so C programming language should have some structure. So if you write the code, you should follow the defined rules and regulations. So if you are going to write a simple program, already they define the structure for the some structure or rules for the C program. First you need to learn that structure or that syntax. Okay, that programming language. For example, if you are going to get the license, what you need to know? First you need to know the rules and regulations. Whenever you are driving the car, driving the two-wheeler, driving anything, you should go to the left side. Okay, you should follow the traffic. So traffic rules. Okay, suppose anyone crossing the zebra line, you should wait, you stop and wait and until they are crossing the zebra crossing. So this is the basic rules. So without know the basic rules, you cannot get the license. Okay, I don't know about that India. Okay, so suppose if you are going to take the license in some other countries, foreign countries, very strict one. You cannot take the license in the first time. Okay, so you should know the traffic rules. Okay, so same way, so syntax is nothing but they define some rules and regulations. So you need to know the programming language rules and regulations, how the programming languages developed some structure. Okay, you need to know some structure. Okay, so that is the syntax. Okay, so that's why you need to know the syntax of the programming languages. Okay, that is the syntax. Okay, some rules and regulations. So you need to know the structure where you are supposed to be adding the header file, main function, sub function, where you need to place these things in the order. Okay, in the some order. Okay, so you need to know that one. Okay, that is the syntax, rules and regulations. So each programming language have some different syntax. Okay, so concept wise everything same, concept wise, logic wise everything same, but syntax wise little bit different compared to C, C++, Java, C#, everything is different. Okay, so once learn the one programming languages, if you get clear idea about that syntax, about that structure, about the basic knowledge, so you can easily learn any other languages. Okay, so should be clear than fundamental, should be strong in syntax. Okay, should be what are the fundamentals you should know for learning the programming languages. Okay, this fundamentals. Okay. Okay, so what are the fundamentals? Okay, so already I explained about the basic. So already I explained about the basic. Okay, so that basic syntax. Okay, that is the basic syntax. So data types. What is the data types? Why we are using the data types? Okay, so data types. What is the data types? Okay, this is nothing but it's a simple thing. Okay, so how we are writing the program? So we are using all the special characters. So and 26 letters is a to Z, 26 letters. Okay, so if you strong in the fundamentals, okay, so you can easily write the program. Okay, what is the fundamental? Okay, so you are going to learn any other programming languages. So just basic syntax, data types, variables, variables, keywords, basic operations. Okay, basic operations. Okay, and or not. Okay, so decision making. What is decision making? Okay, here the decision making is if. Okay, what is if? And if a conditional statement, we are called conditional statement if, and if else statement, nested if. Okay, if nested if. Okay, what is looping statement? Okay, what is numbers, characters, array, string, function, loop. Okay, function. This is the basic fundamental if you are learning the programming languages. Okay, so you clear about the syntax. Okay, so syntax means some rules and regulations, the structure, the defined structure. Okay, so if you for example, if you are buying one car, so each company car we have some structure. Okay, suppose you are buying the bike, each company bike we have some structures. All the bikes not same structure. Okay, so same capacity. Okay, it's based on the company, it's vary. Okay, same like the each programming language is different sector, but concentrate everything same. Okay, if you learn the one programming language is the good manner, you can easily learn the all other programming languages. Okay, so data types, variable, basic operations, decision making, loops, numbers, character, arrays, string, function. This is all the basic structures. Okay, so not only that, okay, this one, and the oops concept. Okay, what is oops concept? Already suppose if you are studying the students, everyone know the oops. Okay, so now what you are needing the oops, object oriented programming languages. Okay, in that we have the 7 topics. Okay, what is class, object, okay, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. This is all the concept. Okay, if you strong in those concepts, definitely you can survey in the any IT industry. Okay, so how can we learn this basic structure? Okay, so you can ask, how can we learn this basic structure? I am first time I am learning the languages, programming languages. How can I learn? So first, if you are going to enter that, so you need to know about this basic topic. This is very basic one. So first you can search what is the data types. Okay, the data types means we can store the different values in the memory. Okay, so data types means nothing but we have creating the memory and storing the memory. So which type of data you are going to store the in that memory. For example, if you are storing a string or a character or a number or a float, pointing values. Okay, so these types. Okay, suppose we are going to based on the data types, the memory will create. So why you are using the data types? So based on the type of value going to store in the memory. Okay, so if you mention this, suppose for example, if you are going to store the integer, if you define the data type as an integer, it will create for the some memory based on the how much integer you are going to store. Okay, suppose if you go into the float, it will take the little bit high memory. Okay, so memory is very high one. Okay, so as per the, if you are working a small program, the memory is not important. Suppose in the organization level, if your memory is very high important. Okay, so if you are going to store the data, you don't waste the data. But which type of data is going to store in that memory, based on that you need to create that memory. Okay, so in future I will explain all the basic concept, but this is the tips for learning the programming language, this topic. Okay, so I will explain the later, or in future I will upload all the videos. My colleagues will upload all the basic fundamentals of the programming languages. Each topic by topic we will upload in future. Okay, so you need to, the fundamentals should be strong. Okay, so next one is, okay, this is the fundamentals. Okay, you should be strong in the fundamentals. Okay, so you understand what is the basic concept. These all, this is very important. If you know these topics very well, you don't bother about other things. Okay, so this is one fundamental. You should be strong in fundamental. Okay, so you should be strong. You should be strong in clear idea. You should be strong in fundamental. Okay, so next one is the Okay, first to learn specific languages. Okay, so see here in this chart you can see this is all the top programming languages in 2020. Okay, so Java, JavaScript, C Sharp, HTML, PHP, Python, C++, HTML, C, XML. So this is the all top programming languages. Okay, in the 2020. Okay, so if you are going to learn the programming language, don't concentrate all the programming languages. Okay, so if you are learning the first time, just take the C and learn the C languages first. Okay, first get clear idea about that C, and if you are very much confident after learning the C, or if you get the good confidence after learning the C, then go to the C++. If you learn the C and C++, and you can learn any other language, because syntax wise different, but concept wise, logic wise, everything same. Okay, so don't take all the languages in the same time. Don't confuse and don't burden about that languages. Okay, so this is the top 10 programming languages. So choose one, choose specific languages, just get clear idea about that, just understand the structure of languages, what is header file, what is main function, what is open parenthesis, close parenthesis, how can we start the program, suppose we starting the program end with semicolon, why we are using the semicolon. Okay, so each by word by word, keywords, everything should understand in C. After that take C++, first you can understand that if you learn the C++, everything is a good one. Okay, so understand the C++, then go to C Sharp or Java. Here after learning the C++, just choose you are going to .NET technologies or Java side, or you going to PHP. So choose specific one. First C++ learn, get clear idea, and get understand of the structure, everything. After get these things, then you can move to the C Sharp or Java or any specific technologies. Okay, don't choose all the time all the things in the same time. Okay, so choose the specific one. Okay, so choose specific one, then and you can start to learn. Okay friends. Okay, this is the next one. Okay, so next one is the learn by doing and practice. Okay, so what you are doing, suppose you start to learn the programming language. So first day you start the learning the programming language, you have more confidence. Okay, so you start to learn the programming language. So some first day you can cover the one page. Okay, so first day you get more confident. Okay, so second day you start to learn. Okay, at the time you get some doubts. Okay, some doubts. So suppose if you could not clear that doubts, you cannot go the next level. Okay, so you try to clear your doubts. Okay, yourself. Okay, just clear that doubts. Suppose if you are reading one keyword, you don't know about the clear idea of that keyword. Suppose we go into next topic, so that keyword depends, current topics depends on the previous topic. That topic, previous keyword, that keyword is you did not understand clearly. So without clear that keyword, without clear understanding about that keyword, you could not get the clear idea of the next topic. Okay, so first clear the each topic by topic. If you have any doubt, suppose you do not get that idea about that clear topic, what we need to do, I will tell next slide. We have specific slide how to clear our doubts, because nowadays we have the learning from our side. Okay, so some doubts you cannot clear by yourself. Okay, you cannot clarify by yourself. Okay, so what we need to do, I will explain the next slide. Okay, so first you practice it. Okay, suppose if you are learning by yourself, so practice. First start small programs. Okay, don't muck up the program. Okay, practice yourself. Okay, so day by day you can get some more confidence. If you practice day by day, start small program. First start with 5 lines program, 6 lines, 10 lines, then write small program. Okay, so while practicing, first think the logic. Logic is very important. Okay, so if you know the logic, for example, interchanging two numbers. Okay, using variables, interchanging two numbers without using variables. Okay, you need to print the numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, you need to print the numbers 1 to 100. Okay, so suppose if you need to print the numbers up to n numbers. Okay, n numbers means you are giving the input. I need to give 100 means it will print from 1 to 10. Okay, so then first try to simple program using the practice. Okay, if you know the basic fundamentals, you can easily write the small programs from the practice. Okay, don't fundamental, if you clear the fundamental, you can easily write the program. Okay, okay, so don't write the tough program in the first beginning. Okay, why I am telling, suppose we choose a tough program, you get doubts, you will lose the confidence. Okay, because when you try to start the program, some of the line you will stuck, you cannot get clear idea. So at the time you will defaultly you will think about yourself in demotivate. Okay, so don't take the hard program or a tough program or a large program. Okay, you choose the small program and practice yourself. Okay, so why I am telling, if you practice yourself, you can get the idea about each line by line, each keywords, everything. Okay, so this is the okay, so next one is the code by hand. Okay, so this is the very important. Okay, so you get clear idea, you understand the fundamental. Okay, you are practicing day by day. While practicing the code, don't copy and paste it. Okay, so why how you practice first? Because so first I am explaining how you are practicing. Okay, suppose you are practicing C or C++. Okay, so you need to study software. Okay, nowadays the internet revolution is going on. Okay, and soon the 5G is going to release as soon as they get approval from the government. Once they got approval, 5G is going to release. Okay, you know about that Geo. Okay, so they recently Google bought the share, Microsoft bought the share. Microsoft and Geo is tie up for starting the cloud, Azure cloud, and already Facebook bought some shares. Okay, so Geo is going to reveal the 5G technology. Okay, so what you are doing, so we have nowadays everyone having the internet. Okay, so you don't need to install any software. So if you want to install the software for practice, I will give the link in the description section after this complete this session. Okay, so if you go to Google, search it. Okay, you can practice in the online also. For suppose if you want to practice in the scene, type code editor for online tool. In online tool, C++ code editor for the online tool, C# code editor on-type tool. You can search it, you get more links. You can directly type the program there. You can write the program and you can compile it and run it. You can get the output. Okay, so if you're doing this type of activities, definitely you get the confidence for learning the programming language. Okay, so once open the editor in online, we have all the editors, online editors in the in available. Okay, so search online editor for C++, Java, for specific languages, and open it. And if you think the small concept, or if you taking the program from the internet, don't copy and paste it. Okay, just write in your hand, by hand. Why I am telling the hand? Okay, so if you writing the code in your hand, you can remember, you can get more idea. Okay, it won't forget. Suppose if you're typing as include header, if you're typing header file, where is coming header file. Okay, first you are typing header file, you are typing main function, open brace, close brace, inside you are writing logic. So type yourself. Why I am telling writing code by hand means, if you are writing code by your hand, you can get clear syntax about the programming language. If you copy and paste it, you won't get any idea. Okay, if you copy and paste it, it will run, it will successfully run. Okay, but you type yourself, then only you can memorize all the syntax. Okay, all the syntax, you type your own. So if you type, whenever you type in your own, you get many errors. Okay, so if you are learning the programming language without getting the errors, you cannot learn much. Okay, so we are copy the program and paste it, compile it. It's first time compiled successfully, it's come the output. Okay, this is not matter. If you type your own and you will do some syntax error, and if you whenever compiling the program it get issue, then you dig into that issue. What is the problem? What I did the problem? What I missed? Sometimes you miss semicolon, comma, anything, any special character, anything you have missed. Why means the each language has some structure. So each language have a compiler. Compiler means this compiler will check all the programming languages is written the correct defined format. If you miss something from that format, the compiler throw the issue. Okay, so you need to compile the program before running the system. You in your mind you need to compile the program yourself. This structure is correct or not, this syntax is right or not. Okay, so everything correct or not. So then after you get confident that all the line is correct, then compile it. Okay, compile it and run it. Okay, so you have successfully compiled, remove some lines and compile it, you get some issue. Why? Then you analyze why this issue is coming. If you deleted one line, you then compile it, you get some issues, read that issues, why this issue is coming. From these issues you compare with that deleted line, you get some idea about that. Okay, so you get about that is the main thing. Okay, so if you typing the code in your can, you will do some mistake. So if you did some mistake, so if you will be do some mistake, this mistake you can learn from that mistake. Okay, so if you type everything, you get clear idea, don't copy and paste that code. Okay, so you get some clear idea. So next one is debug your code. Okay, for example, if you after typing your code, so in by hand, then build it. Okay, you get some issue. Okay, so okay, some issue. Okay, so first compile it. So after compiling, if you everything successfully compiled, but program is run successfully, but you don't know how it's working, what are the things are happening inside the code. Okay, you don't know. So we have a lot of debugging options available. Debugging means you run the if suppose normally you run the program, it's compile, it run itself, it's a second. Okay, debug means we have, suppose if you go to that specific line, put one dot means we have a lot of options, and we have lot of edition, we have editors available. So we have debugging mode available. Okay, turn on the debug mode, run the program, and press F8 or F10. It's based on the editor. Okay, it vary on the editor. Okay, just debug the code each line by line. Okay, so if you debug the code each line by line, you get clear idea about the each line by line. Okay, so what is main function is doing, what is variable declaration is doing, what is for loop is doing, how the conditional statement is working. Okay, debug is nothing but you run the code line by line. Okay, that is the debugging. Okay, suppose we could not understand, you can use in the debugging. Suppose sometimes you can directly know, you compile the program, you get some issues, you get idea directly about that issue. This is the issue. Sometimes you don't know about that issue. Okay, for example, consider I am written the code in 1000 lines. Okay, so while compiling, some of the editor directly tell you have the issue in the specific line, 100th line, 200th line. Okay, some of the programs you cannot get directly where it's getting the issue. Okay, so at the time you need to run the code line by line. Okay, that is the debug mode, line by line. If you run the code, you can so for example, I have some issue in the 15th line. Okay, so if you debug the code up to 49th line, it will execute successfully. If you enter the 15th line, you get issue. Okay, so in that place you can dig into that issue, you can get clear idea about that issue. Okay, so debug means nothing but run the code on the line by line, you get idea about that. Okay, that is the second one. Okay, so you can debug. Okay, so if you write the code in hand, you get many issues. So based on that issues, you can learn anything. So if you do not clear get clear idea about the issues, then you can use the debug. Okay, so okay, already I told you should be strong in the fundamental. Okay, so while you're learning, you get some doubts or any doubts. You get lot of doubts. Okay, how can clear that doubts? Okay, suppose if you're going to learn into the internet, you cannot clearly understand. Okay, because we are learning the programming language at the first time. Okay, so we don't know about that. Okay, how can I understand? Okay, so you learn some topics. Okay, after start to the next topic, you get some doubts. You cannot get clear idea about that doubt. Okay, so and what are the topics you have learned? You need to check. You need to check your understanding. So suppose you have learned C programming, your understanding is some common. Suppose sometimes we misunderstand that concept. Okay, what are the things you have understand? Just explain to your friends, those who are already known about the programming languages. Already many of friends are working in the good company, good industry. Okay, so just speak to them. Just what are the things you have understand, just share to them. Okay, or teach to them. Okay, so and then if you misunderstand any concept, they will explain you, this is not correct one, this is the, you understand the concept is wrong, so you need, this is this way, they will explain the correct manner. Okay, after after learning, you share it, teach it, then only you can know if your understanding is correct or not. Okay, then you can get help for the many friends. Okay, you get the help from the friends. Okay, because already your friends are working in the good company, good industry, they know about all the programming languages, all the syntax, all the basic concepts. Okay, just get the help. Okay, actually for I could not know about the for loop. What is the for loop? Why you are using for loop? When you are using for loop? When you are using nested for loop? When you are using conditional statement? When you are using symbol if? When you are using nested if? When you are using ELC ladder? We have a lot of concepts. Okay, you get from the help. Okay, so if you learning alone, you some doubts you cannot clear, you cannot get correct form. So learn with friends. Okay, get help from the friends. Definitely all the friends will do. Okay, so if you start to learn the programming languages, make a good friend circle, those who are working from the IT industry, those who are having the good knowledge of the programming languages, definitely they will help you. Okay, so you have any doubt, any help, you can share the doubts or queries, anything in our comment box in our YouTube channel, or you can, I will give the email IDs. You can get the help from us also. You can get the help from the friends also. So if you get the friends, you can definitely, they will help, and you can get the all the concepts, everything you can get clear. Okay, so this is one of the idea. So if you are learning the programming language, make a good circle, discuss with them, teach with them, get the help from them. Okay, so then you can easily got all the points, and you can learn the next topic, and you can get the clear idea. Finally, you get all the code idea about the programming languages. Okay, okay friends. Okay, next one is okay, this is the main concept. Okay, so next one is okay, so if you are learning programming languages, okay, so what you are doing, suppose sometimes you get not suppose you are writing the many code. Okay, you are getting issue, you could not find that issue. Okay, what we will do? Okay, suppose you are continuously you are doing the programming languages. Okay, 2 hours, 3 hours, 10 hours. Okay, so what we need to do? Okay, so nowadays because of the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, everyone working from home. Okay, so compared to office, they are working more than 12 hours in a day, nearly 14 hours, 16 hours. Okay, so only, okay, they are only sleeping 4 to 5 hours. Okay, many of the people I know. Okay, so suppose if you are getting any issue or any error, so if you continuously you looking that issue at that issue, you cannot get that idea. Okay, suppose if you are looking minimum 20 minutes or 30 minutes, maximum 1 hour you are looking that issue, you cannot get the idea. Don't worry. Okay, don't burden. Okay, just take some break. Okay, so what is, we need to relax yourself, take some coffee break, tea break, or relax yourself, take some break, okay, then you look into the your error, okay. So if you get some clear idea, some more idea, so what you did the mistake, oh this is mistake, okay, sometimes you miss the semicolon, sometimes you miss the dot, sometimes you put the wrong variable name, and sometimes you put the correct variable name, but case sensitive case, you declare the small character, but you unfortunately use the capital letter. So small things you have missed. That is small things only getting the more time, okay. So even though after taking the break you cannot get the issue, just get the help from your friends, okay. So each 1 hour take the break, and you can relax yourself, then you can look into the code, okay. So this is very helpful to you, okay. So this is the main idea, okay friends. Okay, what we have did, so you need to clear understand, you need to understand of the programming languages, clear fundamental structure of programming languages, okay. You need to write the code in your hand, okay. So already we have, this is the main concept, okay. So what is the, we will, to understand the correctly, okay, make your fundamentals clearly. First to learn the specific languages, learn by doing practice, code by hand, learn to use debugging, teach and discuss and ask for help, take break, okay. Then use the online resource, okay. So next one is the use the online resource, okay, last talk, okay. Use the, okay, for example some of the links, for example we have lot of online resources are available, okay. So for example nowadays because of corona pandemic, the plural is giving the some free hours for learning, okay. The plural site is one of the most used in India peoples for learning. So plural site and Udemy, okay, this is the all the technologies going to cover, okay. If you go to this, I will add this all the links in description section. This is the plural site, you can learn all the programming language from the fundamentals. Udemy, this is, you can also, but Udemy you need to pay some amount, okay. So apart from this channel we have Microsoft. If you're going to learn the Microsoft docs at Microsoft.com, you can get all the related things, it's free, okay. So and if you go to YouTube channel, suppose if you subscribe our YouTube channel, we have all the basic programming structures, programming languages are already uploaded, and in future we are going to upload the many videos, okay. Not only in our channel, there are a lot of channels are continuously uploading the good content and simple English, okay. So we are uploading the Tamil also, English also. So a lot of channels are doing hard work, uploading the videos in simple manner. So content wise everything good, okay. So actually so we have a lot of resources available, use that resources, okay. Plural site, Udemy, Microsoft.com, and if you go to YouTube channel, we have a lot of YouTube channels available, okay. Suppose if you could not find the correct resource, please contact to us, definitely we will help you them how to learn the programming language, what are the topics you are looking to the resource, everything we will share, okay. So we will share the everything, okay. So if you have so any doubts you can contact us anytime, okay. So this is our contact ID mclk@gmail.com, my Twitter, Facebook, and Asinfo our YouTube channel, okay. So if you have any suppose if you have any queries, please you can ask me in comment section now. I will be waiting up to 2 to 3 minutes. I am in the live, so you can any query please ping in comment section, and so please subscribe our channel and share your friends also, and if you need to get the more updates about that channel or about technology videos, please subscribe and press the bell symbol, you can get the notification. I hope all the videos are only technology related and job related, and we have added the job related, we have separated YouTube channel my friends are running, so I will add that in the description section also. So please subscribe and share to your friends and relatives. Okay. So if you have any queries, please ping into the comment section. I will answer now. Okay, I will answer now. So if you have any queries, friends. Okay, friends, kindly share the feedback here, because if you based on your feedback, we will improve ourselves, improve the next session. So please kindly share your feedback in comment section. So feedback is very important to us, whether it's a positive feedback or it's a negative feedback, it's not matter. So we need your feedback for us. Okay, I hope this session is very useful to you. Okay, so if you have any doubts or any queries, kindly contact to us, and definitely we are ready to help to them. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for attending the session. So share this video to your friends. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Have a good day, have a great weekend. Please share this channel and subscribe this channel, and if you have any help, you can contact anytime. Okay, this you can note my mail ID. Okay, so if anything, kindly contact to us. Okay, if any queries, please post into the comment box, and kindly share the feedback. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much. Have a good day.